So we all know Aseprite is an incredible tool for pixel art, right? But what if I told you there's a way to make it even more powerful? Today, we're going to unlock its hidden potential. Let's dive right in and see how you can totally supercharge your workflow. You know that feeling, right? You're deep in a project, totally in the zone, and you just think, I wish there was a faster way to do this, or, man, if only I had a tool for that one specific thing. Yeah, we've all been there.
Well, what if you actually could do that? I mean, just imagine customizing Aseprite so it works exactly the way you think with the perfect tools you need right at your fingertips. And listen, this isn't some fantasy, it's entirely possible.
Okay, so the secret here is something called extensions. Seriously, think of them as the ultimate power-up for your favorite pixel art program.
So what exactly are they? Well, to put it simply, an Aseprite extension is just a little script or plugin that adds new features. It's basically a small piece of code that unlocks all these new abilities right inside the program.
But let's forget the technical stuff for a second. A much cooler way to think about them? They're like secret weapons for your art. They're these specialized tools in your arsenal that you can just whip out to solve specific problems, speed things up, and give yourself a real creative edge. How cool is that?
Okay, so why should you even bother with these? Let's break down the 4 key benefits that extensions bring to the table, because these are the ways you can seriously upgrade your entire pixel art game.
First up, you get enhanced functionality, and what that means is you can add tools that just aren't there in the standard version. Imagine, like a one-click shadow generator or an advanced animation curve editor. I mean, these are the kinds of features that can completely change how you work.
Second, and this one is a total game changer, is an improved workflow. Just think about all the time you spend on those repetitive tasks, right? Like exporting sprite sheets over and over again. Well, extensions can automate that stuff, freeing you up to focus on the actual fun part, being creative. All right, number 3 is total customization. This is where you get to tailor Aseprite to your own unique needs. You can make it this super personal and ultimately way more effective tool that just fits you like a glove. And finally, we have community support. A lot of these amazing extensions are actually made by other users for users. And what that does is it creates this incredible community of innovation where people are constantly building new tools to help each other out. It's awesome. Okay, so hopefully you're sold on the why. Let's get to the how. And the great news here is that getting started is, well, it's incredibly easy. Seriously, you can be up and running with a new extension in just a couple of minutes.
Now, for real, it's this simple. Step 1, download the extension file you want. Step 2, find your Aseprite application folder. Once you're in there, you'll see a folder called Extensions. Just drop the file right in there. And the final step, just restart Aseprite and boom, your new tool will be ready to go. That's literally it.
Now, here's where things get really interesting. You aren't just limited to what other people have already made. If you have a super specific need, or this brilliant idea for a new tool, you can actually create your own extension.
So if you're feeling a little adventurous, this is for you. It all starts with having a clear idea of what you want to build. Then, yeah, you'll need to get familiar with Aseprite's scripting API and use the Lua programming language to build it. Look, it's definitely a bit of a project, but it is the absolute path to ultimate customization. Okay, so what can these things actually do? Let's take a look at a few popular examples to see how they can really take your pixel art to the next level. This is where the magic happens, folks. And this just shows you the sheer variety out there. I mean, if you're a game developer, a sprite sheet exporter is an absolute lifesaver. It automates the whole layout of your sprites. A color palette manager? It helps keep all your colors organized and consistent. Then you've got extensions that add more advanced animation tools like better onion skinning or give you super fine-tuned control over your exports. And honestly, this is just scratching the surface. So, here's the bottom line, the most important takeaway. Extensions transform Aseprite from just being a great tool into being your perfect tool. It's all about closing that gap between what the software can do out of the box and what you need for your personal creative process.
So with all this new potential right at your fingertips, there's really only one question left, and it's the fun one. Your toolkit isn't fixed anymore. It can grow and adapt right alongside you. So what amazing thing are you going to create first?